if I ever see a relative of mine in one of those feet juice lines, wallahi, I am exterminating his dad. You will not be stepping a single foot in my house ever again. If you drink feet juice, get out. You don't deserve to live on this earth. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. As you guys know, DreamCon is coming up. Now, I'm not really into the whole, cons or anything about cosplaying. I usually don't do it myself, other than Mario. I've done Mario. But there's always been this conversation that I've always wanted to talk about, and it's the hijacking of the anime conventions. Well, I am so glad I found this video. That's right, guys. Today, we are watching Anime Conventions Have Gone Insane. Now, when I talk about anime conventions, I definitely want to bring up some stuff by the end of this video, so make sure you guys stick to the end so I can add on to things from this video if they don't talk about it. Anyways, let's get straight into it.
One of the biggest media genres to explode since 2020 has been anime. And I would honestly go to say it's not even close if you want to compare other media genres.
Y'all wasn't there for the Great Shift. I'm not gonna lie. I was there before the Great Shift. I used to watch anime on YouTube. Part 1, Part 2. Oh, Part 3 ain't here. Well, Part 4 on a 220p stretched res screen with a watermark on it. And I used to watch Dragon Ball live every Sunday. Every episode they would drop, I'd be on that shit. Yo, you wasn't there for that. Yo, you don't understand the struggles we was going through. Getting bullied for watching anime.
Everybody remembers how you would be treated pre-2019 if you watched anime and it wasn't something simple like Dragon Ball or Naruto. You might as well have had some striped pajamas thrown onto you and
they did ass thought you was
Come
weird.
on, y'all, that's not a ridiculous comparison.
That's how I met my first friend, actually. Back when I moved away from like elementary, I was supposed to go with everybody else that I knew, and then I came to like this place. I did not know anybody in this middle school when I was here. And that's how I met my first friend. I asked him, hey, have you watched Attack on Titan? Because that was like the first one I ever watched outside of like Dragon Ball or any stuff like that. Because that's when I was really starting to get deep into it. After that, I started watching High School DxD. And then I was doing a bunch of others. And then 2020 hit, and that's when it got saturated. And for me, I feel like once it got saturated with too many like isekai, I just stopped watching. Like, I haven't touched anime since 2023. Now, I did watch One Piece, but that was in 2023. I do occasionally catch up with, like, explained videos here and there about it, because I do want to see how they're doing in Elbaf. But I just personally can't sit down and watch it anymore. Like, I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love it. It's just, I don't know if I have that in me anymore. It's just, anime just became so saturated. Now, I did start watching more anime again in 2026, but I've been diving more into niche. Like, there was just 4-episode one that came out in, like, 1990 something. I dived into that, watched the 4 episodes. It was alright, it wasn't nothing special. But I wanted to watch it. And then I started watching Gachiakuta. Gachiakuta, before all the, cringy fans started bullying the author and mangaka. So, yeah. I feel like I won't be touching that anime for a while, or at least claim that as my community, because, man, they ruined that amazing anime. That anime is dead ass, like, tough as hell. That's like the next Black Clover for me.
But now it's gotten so big, people who don't even watch a lick of anime feel the need to LARP it for attention.
Yep. I'm not pretending I'm a One Piece mega fan. God. I did watch the live action show on Netflix. Luffy D Monkey, shout out Luffy.
Monkey D Luffy.
What?
Monkey D. Luffy.
It's Monkey D. Luffy.
Chapter 1 of One Piece. It started here. The first canon appearance of Monkey D. Luffy. It's probably $300,000 to $400,000 book. That's crazy. Yeah.
Every person's hobby dies when Logan Paul touches it.
And because
hold on. Didn't also Mr. Reese put it as his profile and then he got bullied within a day? It's like, yo, gang, why are people, like, sure, you can love it. You can be interested in a show or an anime you never watched before. Look at the Persona community. Persona 5, Persona 4. Look at their community. Yo, gang, half of their fans don't even play the game. They can LARP it. And that's fine if you're LARPing in that game. And enemies like that. But it's like, dude, at least get your facts right if you're gonna LARP. I LARP all the time. Oh, what's like an anime out of LARP? Because I actually watched most of the ones I talk about. But what's like Jujutsu Kaisen? I don't think I ever watched it, and I don't think I will. It's like the fact that I know a bunch of what happens in that story thanks to TikTok and Instagram. Yo, gang, I damn near know the whole show without even watching it. I can definitely LARP it. And I'll do good.
And because of the growth of anime and manga post-2020 as
TCGs,
a whole, anime conventions have also exploded in recent years, with more people going every year. Now, anime conventions haven't been known as having the most regular people who roam this earth.
I mean, but that's their environment, though. And I feel like the only problem is that you have brought in celebrities, you know, sexy OF girls into it to a point where the people that were here because of it now look like they're the weirdos. You know, they look like, oh, it's like, look at this chopped dude. Look at, oh my god, look how he's dressing. Oh, hell no, look at this dude. He's dressed as the Sailor Moon. Hell nah. See, like, stuff like that, that's what messes it up. Because now you have all these people coming over here just to see the girls, like, cosplay. You know, just the Instagram models, the OF girls. And some of them, you know, I'm not trying to hate. If you're sexy and you know anime, you actually watch it, you know, shout out to you. I know some girls that actually watch it and they just happen to look, you know, hot. But a lot of them, I can guarantee you, you tell them whatever character they're from, ask them how many episodes they're in, how many episodes are there, if they know the OVAs, if they know anything else, I guarantee you they won't.
You do got some creeps that go trying to sneak pics of their favorite anime girl cosplayer. And those dudes that go whose last shower was quarantine. It seems like every year the conventions get worse and worse with more weirder people showing up to them. And one of the worst groups who contribute to these conventions becoming weird are, of course,
OnlyFans girls.
Yeah, what I say, bang!
With the anime popularity explosion post 2020, also came the explosion of OnlyFans girls who cosplay these anime girls and get freaky. It was the most predictable market that could come about after the explosion. They go hand in hand.
This is what I mean,
when you have attractive looking characters in 2D, people are always going to pay to see them in 3D. And I'm not here to hate on them doing that and taking advantage of the opportunity. It becomes a problem when these girls go to these conventions and do the most craziest things to get attention. With a crazy incident happening last month, we'll call the
feet juice incident.
See? Nah, hold on, no. Deadass, if I ever see a relative of mine in one of those feet juice lines, wallahi, I am exterminating his dad! Get him gone! You will not be stepping a single foot in my house ever again. If you drink feet juice, get out! You don't deserve to live on this earth! Wallahi, you better pray to God. You're worse than a pedophile. You're worse than a rapist. Quick intermission. Sorry guys, but we are so close to 900 subscribers, and I really want to be able to reach it. So I thought, if we can get to 1,000 subscribers, I will shave my head. That's right, guys. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys subscribe. Anyways, back to the video.
At an anime convention called animecon, which happens every year in San Jose, California, some cosplayers decided to show up and straight out the cooler start selling their feet juice.
Like, I want to hate on this, but if I was a girl taking opportunity of this, I would too. Because there are some stupid people out there that would genuinely buy this. Like, yo, gang, you cannot be too desperate to be able to be drinking feet juice, gang. Feet juice, really? Have some self-dignity, gang. Come on. What happened to our public image? What happened to our digital footprint? You want to have a video of you on Instagram talking about something? Yeah, got the feet juice. Yeah, like, yo, gang, come on, lock in, bruh. Fresh feet juice, $5 a swing, $7 a cup. Okay, hold on, y'all even got inflation on this shit? $7 a cup for feet juice? Yo, gang, those feet better be Aphrodite's feet, cause what the hell you mean $7 a cup? $15 a cheeky? What the hell does it mean is cheeky? $7 a shot. So okay, you can just spend $7 on a cup or a shot. Yo, gang, they dead ass scamming you. And $5 for a truly. Where the hell is $5 for the happy ending? No, you see? I'm telling you, bro. People will actually buy it. That shit is disgusting. Wallahi, like, yo, where's the sanitary shit? Yo, people will get mad at Indians talking about some, ew, you're unsanitary. But then this shit be happening. No matter how clean your feet are, wallahi, if you put any feet in front of my water, I will not be drinking that. I don't care if you're the hottest girl in the world. Okay, maybe you're my wife, I'll allow. But if you're not, yo, wallahi, I'm throwing that away. Jesus, $30. I just saw a $30. Yo, gang, it cannot be that good. It cannot.
And anime fans were just getting away from the image of being freaks who ruin a tentacle all day. By the way, there was different prices you could pay depending on your budget. $10 for just a small swig of it, $15 for a cup, $20 for
monetizing
drizzle,
all
and
that
$30 for spit. I'm trying my best to keep this video on
I'm not gonna lie, you paying $30 to get spit on. Who are you? The guy from Golden Boy? Like, yo, come on, bro. Deadass, lock in.
I'm trying my best to keep this video monetized, but you can search it up. The videos are diabolical.
I don't want
She
to
was
look that
selling
up.
the juice straight from the source, taking the juice from the bin and having it drip down her feet into the dude's mouths. What do you do as a parent raising your son for 18 years and randomly seeing him in the news for drinking cosplayer feet juice? All the parents around the neighborhood are going to be looking at you and shame. You also may be thinking, surely the last one with spit is a joke, and she didn't actually spit in anyone's mouth. Well, after this, since it went viral, she decided to do a Ask Me Anything on Twitter/X. And someone asked her why was spit taken off the menu. To which she replied, I could not physically produce any more moisture. Also, there was someone else at the park selling spit directly in mouth for $100, so I could not.
What?
At this
$100 straight to the mouth. French kiss and everything. Transferring like a bridge. Nah. We gotta start eradicating some of these people. We are 8 billion people on this earth. Some of us gotta go. Some of us just gotta go. It's our time. Nuke this whole generation. Take us all out. I'm tired of this shit.
At this point, you're no better than a girl at a brothel getting paid to give up her cooch. It's even worse considering she inspired other girls to do it as well.
God.
Who knows, at every anime con, you might have girls selling feet juice and spit juice for money to desperate chuds now. It's also concerning because there are kids that go to these conventions. She's gonna have to start asking people for IDs like it's a bar. I don't know the legal status on selling foot juice to a minor, but it
better not be like lemonade.
If you're still wondering, she does have a cosplay page, so yes, the intention was to funnel people to it. People pointed out it's also risky due to the fact you'll definitely get sick from having
what I say. See, people forgetting hygiene. As soon as a woman comes on, oh, now nobody knows about hygiene. Yo, gang, lock in, bro. Because if y'all gonna say all that stuff about Indian people, say that to the people that are nasty too here in the US. Like, come on now.
No type of food safety standards or nothing. Like, this ain't even legal. Talking about anime conventions in general, they also have started to ramp up their own freaky stuff. Like, you can sign up to events where it's a group of people and all you guys together watch some hentai. Or whatever type of freaked out content you want. If you're going with your homies to do this as a fun activity,
you might have to come out the closet again.
Yup, because it's like, yo, how you gonna tell your friends, yo, we should go to DreamCon so we can go, like, you know, just watch a group hentai video, you know? Like, what is the purpose of that? Like, yes, I can understand some cringy people want to be like, oh, you know, it's the memes. It's just for memes. It's like, oh, you don't get the humor. Okay, so what are you gonna do just watching their two Yuri hentai going on while you're looking at your homie straight in the eye like, yo, what are you doing, bro? And he over here talking about something. Oh, you know, I'm just scratching my belly. Like, yo, gang.
Never attending an animecon again, they freaky out.
Is that a furry? It's just the person standing right there.
There's no way you feel like a clean person after leaving an event like this. Sad thing too is these conventions are starting to appease these crowds more after seeing the money coming in. To be clear though, these specific events are 18 plus and you have to confirm your ID before being able to get in. But it's still weird nonetheless. And
like, yo, okay, you got a whole girl like you watching a movie. Yo, you watching hentai. Go take her to the movies. Go see Obsession. Yo, okay, not this.
Doesn't help the stereotypical image people have on anime.
Yo, this shit did remind me of like the Homelander scene with Old Father when he's showing the people, yo, how to become God. Yo, this did remind me of Old Father. Is this what's going on? They're trying to control these people through hentai? Oh, they might have worked.
This also then leads to the wrong type of people coming to the event, which puts other normal cosplayers at risk. I feel bad for some of these girls. The way they're trying to come simply dressed up as their favorite character. And chubby Chud Chuddington is asking them to do a freaky ass pose with them sticking their tongue out. The amount of sexual harassment these girls get at these conventions is very concerning. It's bad to the point these conventions have signs all over the building that say cosplay's not consent. You gotta think of it, some dude who's cooped up inside all day with his crusty anime girl body pillows all around. Going to a con and seeing these women perfectly emulate those characters, it makes them go crazy. Another thing that should be a given at these cons is the smell. I don't get how these people are able to afford tickets worth hundreds.
See, like, hey, shout out to everybody that does do, you know, any conventions. They go to any conventions. Me, personally, I don't think I could go. It's just either too cringy for me. Don't get me wrong, I love people showing off their favorite anime. You know, if you have a favorite character and you know, you're just showing it off, even if it's not the most expensive costume, yo, that's actually fire. Shout out to you. But me personally, I don't think I can be around like that because it just feels like I'm around theater kids and I don't think I can do that. But not just that, but the smell, like, you know, my nose, it's hard for me to smell stuff because I might be nose blind. But I can guarantee you, if I step in that room, it's gonna hit like a brick wall, gang. It's gonna, whoo! Yo, you're gonna have me like Superman every time he breathing kryptonite. Oh shit.
Than buying stuff potentially worth thousands. And can't afford 5 minutes to lather some $3 body wash and come to the convention. I thought the whole smell thing was over-exaggerated until I went to my first con in 2021. Overall, I would say there's a smell just because it's a lot of people in a tight area. That hot air type smell you get from big crowds. But certain people you walk past, you can definitely tell their shower's been abandoned for months. The shower is begging them to hop in for at least 5 minutes.
I'd be too
rude. A lot
of
cons will now give out reminders telling people to make sure to shower.
Showers are sexy.
Also, at damn near every con now, you'll have dudes dressed up in soldier gear straight up giving out free deodorant to people.
Yo, that shit would be like, it's good that they're doing this, but imagine they handed it to you. They stopped you like, sir, you might want to take one of these in front of everybody else. Yo, how nasty do you have to be for someone to physically stop you and have to hand you one for free?
This is straight facts.
You can afford deodorant.
Straight facts. Got anything to say?
Yes. Wear deodorant. You guys are musty as hell.
It would be kind of ironic if the dude giving out deodorant ended up smelling. Another thing that's made these conventions worse is the vendors. At every anime con, the biggest thing is vendors going there to sell their stuff. Whether it's figures, their own custom art, accessories from shows. When you go to one of these conventions, it's biblically mandated you have to get at least one thing from a vendor. Post 2020, when people started to learn how much you can make selling stuff at these places, the wrong people of course saw it and decided to start being vendors. Overpricing the out of their stuff or things they're reselling. To cut down on costs, sometimes they'll get bootleg merch or figures and sell it for the normal figure price. And a lot of people will think it's the actual licensed product when it's not. A lot of people also recommend for you to buy stuff at cons that you can only get there. Because if you get, let's say, a Funko Pop, that person can easily upcharge it by 50%. Compared to you going into any GameStop or logging onto Amazon and being able to get it normally. Because don't get it wrong, even though there is a lot of scammers at these conventions, you can get some truly nice with people who have small businesses and are selling their own custom thing. And that stuff will last, you know, not fall apart when you get home. Apparently the competition is so crazy in these cons, these vendors be beefing. At a convention last year, a cosplayer made a bomb threat to another vendor after an argument. Her name is Kid Noel, and the argument happened after they argued online about gamer supplements. To the point she said she'd plan a bomb at the other booth, then got arrested for terrorist threats. Like, what did you expect to happen after saying that? She thought the cops were gonna hit the, "Oh ma'am, you're under arrest for those comments. That's not something you could be saying."
Did we just forget some of that stuff we say on the internet will come back to bite us in the future? What do you think I'm always so... Yo, what do you think I speak to you guys like there's thousands of people watching this video? Because if I don't speak like this now, what do you think is gonna happen to me later once I actually blow up?
Now let me see your account. Oh shit, hold up. Drop the charges, y'all. We can solve this another way. I get you can make crazy money for the weekend off these cons, but damn. With all these issues casually getting worse every year, people are now saying anime cons are becoming too mainstream and that it's gonna turn into the new Coachella.
And I was like, let me check the pricing real quick. Saturday, for one singular day, is $104.75. Huh? And then for context, y'all, the first Anime Expo was in 1992, and they didn't have the price for that, but in 1994, which is 2 years after, you know, it cost $45 for all 3 days.
Yo, gang, see, this is what I was talking about in the beginning of this video. Now you got celebrities coming in, OF girls, you know, sure, they're getting more attraction, but sometimes more attraction doesn't equal better, because now you're bringing in not only those people, but all the people that want to be around just to take pictures, just to be creeps, just to, you know, all this. And the more people you stack up, the more it's going to become mainstream. Like, I don't think there's a problem with being mainstream, but it's just, you want to keep that community the community. You know, sure, outsiders can come in, but like AnimeCon is for the anime community, you know, it's for the people that are passionate about this, not really the LARPers, not really like, yeah, you can go and check them out, but those aren't really the people that are going. It's mostly like the creeps, the chuds, and all this, you know, what he was saying in the video, basically. So yeah, it's basically ruining it for the people that actually love to go because it was a passion, and, you know, upping the price, it's only gonna get worse. I can already tell. 2027, animecon. Yeah, GG's.
A lot of these cons keep raising their prices up to the point people wonder if they should go. I can personally say I've experienced this because the first con I went to for the whole weekend was cheaper than it is now. And I get due to growth and costs becoming more over time, you may have to raise the price. But there should be no reason the price goes up by 50% in a year. If you're going to one of these conventions too, you expect to sign up and go to some of the events they host. A lot of times the events can be canceled though, and you don't get a refund back for it. Some people's main thing could be going to that event, and when you cancel it, that ruins their main plans for the week. There are certain cons where half the events will get canceled, and at that point, what do?
Imagine being in this room, gang. You're around all these people, and you're the only Bulma bunny suit girl, yo, gang. GG's. Like, imagine being around this one. Yo, freaking G. Is that a skeleton? What the hell is that, bro?
You spent all that money for the hotel and tickets to get there just to do shopping the whole time and nothing else. Overall, I think anime conventions can still be enjoyable though. In my personal experience, if you've gone to one, then you've gone to all. I don't see the need in going to a ton of them a year. One would probably suffice most people. Hopefully the future of these conventions is a little more calm and less freaky, but it probably won't be.
Now that is the end of the video. If you guys are part of the anime community, or you guys have gone to a expo or a con, please let me know in the comments below how is it with your experience, and let me know any concerns you guys have or problems that you guys are seeing that, you know, because I'm from the outside factor. I'm only looking in from like I know what it is, I don't attend it. So please let me know all that in the comments below. I'm really interested and I want to hear it. And if you guys enjoyed, if you guys want to see more where I cover more stuff like this, make sure you guys like and subscribe so you don't miss out. So make sure you hit the little bell. Shout out to my amazing team right here. As you guys can tell, all these people, every time they go to an expo or a con, they never have to deal with the smell, they never have to deal with the creeps, and they're always having a good time. If I ever end up doing an anime expo, this is the people that will have a private room to get to meet me and, you know, shake my hand, take pictures, and have fun. So if you want to meet me in the future, make sure you guys subscribe. Anyways, that is the end of the video, and I'm gonna see if I should probably dress up as Mario for anime con. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.